you guys, Asia here. Before I start my video, let's go ahead and light my A Father's Legacy candle. Always trim your wicks before you light your candle. Throw that away. When you do trim your wicks, you guys, there's less soot when you burn your candle, and it actually helps the candle last a lot longer if you trim your wicks. So now that that is lit, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take you guys along with me. We're going to go ahead and demold some Thanksgiving holiday wax melts. Yes, I know it's June. If you are new to my journey, or if you have been following my journey, I have definitely put it out there that my business hit a super financial snag. My personal life hit a financial snag, which is going to bleed into my business. It has been a super bummer. It has been so hard on me. But that's why I document my journey, because I know I'm not the only one out there that's going through stuff like this. And one, I don't want anyone to feel alone. And two, I document everything when it comes to me building my own business and learning how to make candles and my journey. And I did hit a financial snag, but it's okay. You know, I definitely will bounce back. I am Asia. I am definitely not someone who, ooh, this one came out super cute. Not someone who gives up, but for someone who is hungry when it comes to my business, it is a bummer. There are so many things that I want to do. I think I made a video saying that I wasn't going to do holiday vendors markets. I'm here in June making wax melts because I still want to do it, even though I'm like struggling so bad financially right now, which is totally fine. It's part of the journey. I'm kind of working with what I got, you know, and so right now the only thing that I technically have in stock is this one. Came out so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The only thing that I have in stock right now is tart wax melts. I don't have vessels. I don't have my soy wax. There's so much that I'm out of, you know, and this is to anyone who doesn't know. It's really difficult to build, you know, your own business. And anyone that is a small business owner, you guys, we invest in our own money. It's very difficult at times, but it's also so rewarding. You know, even though I'm struggling so bad financially right now and my business is struggling, and I'm really hard on myself, at the end of the day, I'm so freaking proud of myself for not giving up, for not throwing in the towel, for continuing to push forward, to make videos. I'm not gonna lie, I was like sad for like a week. I had attitude. Sorry if I had attitude with anyone at work, but yeah, sorry you guys if I did have attitude with anyone at work. I've kind of just been rough around the edges, I feel, a little bit lately, because what's going on with my personal life and my business, it's honestly just driving me crazy, because I love what I do. I love making content. I love making candles. I love making wax melts. I love making room sprays. I love how much people love my product. I'm extremely blessed. I work around a lot of people, and word of mouth has definitely spread around the people that I work with, which is so unbelievably awesome. And I just want to keep going, you know what I mean? And I feel like this financial snag has kind of like made me stop. But it's a good and bad thing, because I do not take a break. I do not rest. There is so many things that I don't do. And I kind of feel like because of this financial snag, it's forced me to kind of pump the brakes and chill and rest, and honestly kind of focus on different things in different areas, you know, work on my website a little bit more, which I'm so struggling. And I made a video asking for help. I literally never, ever ask for help. I'm the most stubborn woman you'll ever meet in your life. I'm like begging for help. If you have a website, how did you build it? The few people that have answered me, all of their husbands built their websites. I don't have that, you guys. Like I said, I'm struggling financially, so I don't really have the funds. That's why I've been doing it on my own. And I've almost been scammed. But I mean, if there's anyone that like locally, you know, I'm not gonna like put on blast where I live, but if you live near me, or you can commute to me, or I can commute to you. I'm kind of like a hands-on person. I would love to sit down next to you and you show me what to do, and I can pay you in product. We can figure something out, but I'm like dying when it comes to my website. I've chosen not to do the Etsy thing because I don't really agree with their sellers. I'm actually so desperate. I'm thinking about maybe doing Etsy, but I've already built my Shopify store, or most of it, but I'm just dying, you know what I mean? So here, you guys, I am unmolding some toasted pumpkin fragrance wax melts. These are waffle molds. I actually really like these. These were a big hit last year. So I am kind of prepping for the holidays already. Yes, I know earlier I said that it's June, but again, I'm kind of just working with what I have right now. And right now, all I have is Tarte wax. So I'm going to make wax melt and stuff like that until I run out of that. And then I'll just figure out, you guys, the end of that last video cut off. Yeah, but I'm just kind of working with what I got. So once I run out of the product that I do have right now, I don't know. I'm really hoping that I can get the ball rolling again, but I'm a pretty creative person, and I'm just gonna make a ton of product until I don't have anything left over, and then I don't know, I'll work on my cogs, or I'll work on all different kinds of stuff. There's lots of different things I can do besides making product. Being a business owner, you're like 15 people anyways in one, you know, and so there's so much more to making product. There's a lot of things I don't know. There's a lot of things that I struggle with, like the basics. For example, I just recently learned what POV means. Their point of view, by the way. If you did not know, when people are posting their video and it says POV and then they say something, that's your point of view of what you're making. And when I say I didn't know that, I am very new to social media. Yes, I had social media years and years ago, but I've never really been a big fan of social media. And then I started a business, and it's 2025. How everyone promotes themselves and their businesses through social media. So I had to step way out of my comfort zone and become a content creator. And it's kind of cool because I actually really like what I do now. But I feel like this video is super long, so I'm just gonna do a quick recap. These are some of my soy wax melts. I do go through these, and if there's any damages on them, like this, it's probably going to be really hard to see, but this one has a broken edge. I will set this to the side and I will make it one of my oopsie daisies. In one of my previous videos, I talk about how if there's any of my product that's damaged, or it has like cracks, or it's missing something, I'm gonna either sell it at a discounted price, or I will be using it for promotional videos and stuff like that. So this wax melt, because it's not aesthetically nice to me, I'm gonna set it to the side and I will be making it an oopsie daisy. But I'm actually really happy how these came out, you guys. These also have mica powder in them, but these were a really big hit last holiday season for me. And like I said, I'm working with what I got right now. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. I appreciate everyone who's supporting me and following my journey. It's a wonderful journey regardless of what I'm going through. And I'm glad I can share my trials and tribulations. And if anyone has any questions, definitely message me, leave any comments. I'm an open book. My name is Adrienne Amaral. I'm the owner and creator of Heartfire Candle Company, and I make videos all about my journey as a candle maker and building a business, and tips and tricks. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Bye-bye.